Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about the featherweight division, specifically the newcomer Diego Lopez, and my thoughts on Diego Lopez's future heading forward. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Diego Lopez is taking the featherweight division by storm. I mean, his opponents don't even have a chance to think twice about what's going to happen next. The guy is big, explosive, and he fills his frame extremely well in that featherweight division. He is bigger than anybody else that I've seen in that featherweight division, stature-wise, torso-wise. I believe Aljamain Sterling perhaps has a bigger torso than Diego Lopez. But the point is, Diego Lopez not only looks huge for the division, but he's also fast. And it seems like, despite his big frame for the division, he still has the movement of a flyweight, in all honesty. Sometimes you look at the guy and you see the way that he's moving, absolutely flawless. Me personally, I'm just getting to know Diego Lopez. I do understand that it's still a bit early to, call the guy a true title contender, but I really, really believe that Diego Lopez is on an upward trajectory, and whoever stands in his way is extremely unfortunate at this particular time, because the momentum that Diego Lopez is on is just, like I said, it's an upward trajectory, rocket-like, and he seems like he's unstoppable at this very moment. So I'm very optimistic for this guy, in terms of his future. Stylistically, he's already won me as a fan. I'm already a fan of Diego Lopez, and I really do think that this guy's potential is not only in this flyweight division, but I really do believe that Diego Lopez has future beyond the flyweight division. I believe he can give anybody in that lightweight division a hard time, and perhaps even in the distant future you'll see this guy fighting 170, because he has the frame that can be filled nicely to suit those weight classes. But I'm very, very, very excited to see what happens for Diego Lopez next. Now I believe Diego Lopez is ranked number 14. In all honesty, I want to see him against more top 5 guys, cut the time in half. I watched 2 fights for Diego Lopez thus far. Like I said, I'm just getting to know the guy. But based off those 2 performances, I think he blows many of those guys in that top 10 out of the water. In all honesty, I think many of them cannot stand toe-to-toe with a Diego Lopez. With all respect to the top 5 and even the top 8 now, I believe Aljamain Sterling is ranked number 8, former bantamweight champion, respectable addition to that flyweight division. But I'm very interested to see what happens for Diego Lopez next. I think an Aljamain Sterling versus Diego Lopez next is perhaps a good fight to make. And if Aljamain beats Lopez, he gets a title shot. If Lopez beats Aljamain, perhaps he faces a Brian Ortega or even a Volkanovski. I mean, so many interesting matchups for Diego Lopez, and I would not put it past the guy that 2-3 fights down the line, you see this guy holding the belt. All respect to everybody here. I'm just calling it how I see it. This is only my point of view. I've said this many times before. I'm a fan of the game, and when there is a guy like Diego Lopez that pops in the scene, who is relatively young, I think us as the fans, we have to get behind this kind of character, because at the end of the day, we watch the sport for entertainment, and this guy most certainly brings it every single time, at least thus far. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and like, subscribe for more.